Hi, welcome back. We are on chapter 7, and today I'm excited to be at a lake, not just with my background like you normally see it, but a real one. So today I came on because I wanted to talk a little bit about fear, because fear has been coming up lately in my life over and over and over again, and it's all sorts of different ways. Fear of the unknown, fear of being rejected, fear of going on a roller coaster, fear of jumping into a lake, fear of not doing the right thing, fear of failing, fear of the things that are just unknown, fear of, am I doing good enough to be the mom that I want to be? Am I teaching my kids the things that I want them to learn? Fear of just fear. And fear is something that we all deal with, I think. It's the voice, as we talked about in the past, the voices in our heads that bring the negative side. Those things that you have a dream, you have a idea of what you want to accomplish, and then those voices in your head just come up and pop up and say, well, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm worthy enough. I don't know if people will like it. What are other people going to think? So all these thoughts that pop up as soon as we want to accomplish something, I think it's important to acknowledge them. I think it's important to listen to them. But I also think it's important to not allow them to drive the direction of our life, drive the decisions that we make. So I wanted to come on and share a few fears that I've overcome. Well, a few situations that I've overcome where I've dealt with fear. A week or so ago, we went to a water park that had a bunch of those inflatables, like an obstacle course in a lake. And I have a 6-year-old who wanted mommy to go on the slide with him. And the slide was probably a story, almost 2 stories high. And we had life vests on, so it was not about necessarily drowning, but I'm not a fan of water going in my nose. And so the entire time he was jumping off, my other son was jumping off without a problem. They were just having a ball. And I climb up there because I said, well, as I mentioned in these videos, I want to be able to not just talk about these things. I want to actually live through them and then share those experiences with others. So I climbed to the top. I sat there for a good, 5 or so minutes, if not more. Watched my son jump off the slide in front of me, and he said, Mommy, I'm waiting for you down there. Just like an adult would. And then I sat there and I said, okay, I felt my heart race. I felt the thoughts coming. I felt them all. And then I just did it. I said a little prayer in my head and I jumped right in. And at the end of it, it was exhilarating, the fact that I was able to overcome that. And then he said, Mommy, let's go on another slide. So I did that one too. So again, those feelings of just fear pop up. The feeling pops up, the emotions rise, your nervous system starts to just go all crazy. Those things are real. So it's not just about not ignoring them. I think it's about being able to live through them. Live through those emotions. Right now, we are by Lake Erie, beautiful, beautiful lake here. And similarly, yesterday, I like roller coasters, but I haven't been on roller coasters probably in over a year, almost 2 years now, because I hurt my neck. And so a lot of that was, yes, I needed to listen to my body so I don't hurt myself. But I think a lot of it may have been not just the physical pain, but I'm pretty sure I let my fears overcome me. And so this past day, yesterday, I was able to go on several roller coasters. And my kids are young. They're 7, 8, and 11. And they're a little scared of some of them. And my youngest sat down in the roller coaster and said, Mommy, I'm scared. And I said to him, that's okay. Most things in life that we do are going to be scary. They're going to be things that are hard. But the best ones are the ones that we overcome and the moment after we overcome it. And while it is scary for the moment, It's a feeling, it's an emotion. We live through it, we breathe through it, and after 30 seconds, it's gone. The roller coaster is back down, and they open up the gate. So similar with life, there's gonna be situations where we're scared, we're worried, we don't want to speak up, and our body will feel that. So again, I'm not saying those things aren't real; they're extremely real. But it's important to find ways, if we want to make the impossible possible, it's important to find ways to work through that and to use our mind and use our ability to overcome them. And so the third example that I wanted to give is I joined a competition. It's called the Next Runway Star. It's a fashion show in New York City for the grand prize winner. And my entire reason for joining this at first was because I wanted to do something and experience something that I have never done before in my life. Every single part of me is rejecting the idea that it could possibly happen. You know, they pick people vote. At first I was like, I have no one to vote for me. I'm not a social media person. I don't go on, I'm not big on having followers. I don't have people to vote for me. But you know what? I made it to the quarterfinals. There's 2 more rounds left. Is it something that I desire? 100%. Do I know it's going to happen? Absolutely not. Are there times in my mind that I doubt it? Yes. But then there's moments where we don't know what the outcome will be. All we have is the faith to walk through it. And so I choose for myself to believe in the impossible. And while this may seem for me like impossible, I choose to believe it will happen. And so today, I come on here in a moment to enjoy this beautiful background, but also to share, take one action. Think about one thing that scares you. And it could be a conversation. It could be a comment. It could be raising your voice and speaking up for yourself. It could be trying a new food. It could be taking that first step and starting a business, for example. It could be putting on that dress that you don't think that will look great on you. And those are all little and big actions. Take one action today. What causes your heart to race? What is scary? What brings fright? What are those emotions that guide you in situations that pop up, not guide you, that pop up in situations that you may not always, you may want to overcome? Think about one of those actions and take those today. And share it in the comments. Share it in the comments so that way we can all hear that we're not alone. We're not alone in this fear. Every single person, it doesn't matter. I truly believe it doesn't matter how successful you are. It doesn't matter how unsuccessful, how any of it. We're all human beings and we all experience it. So share it with others, because the more we share it, the more we realize that we could overcome the impossible. So today, pick one thing and take that small action. For me, it's this YouTube channel. Every single time that I come on here is scary. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna say. I'm not exactly sure if anyone's gonna listen to it, but take that moment, take that step, and as you take more and more steps, those things that feel impossible become realities. Till next time.